Hi guys, Amber here for Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, August 9th, 2016. I've been trying to film for over an hour. I want to try and make this short, but I've been rambling a lot, so let's just kind of jump into this, and hopefully it won't be the 15-minute video I just filmed. So, because I didn't film last week, I didn't get to show you guys my absolute favorite thing of the My Favorite Things quilt along, and that would be glitter. You guys know me, I love my sparkles. I actually picked two Fairy Frost fabrics here that have sparkle in them for my 6-inch block, and then for my 12-inch block I of course have more sparkle. So I love how both of those came out. Very excited. I don't remember correctly, but that might have been the one that Jennifer said that one was my fault. I'm okay with that. It's been a busy 2 weeks around here. I really wish I had filmed last week because I want to tell you guys so much stuff. First of all that red heart yarn that I showed you guys, there are more colors. I've picked up 3 more. I don't have them to show tonight because basically I came up the stairs and remembered it was downstairs and I didn't want to go back down. So I'll show you guys next week. I got home at 9:30 tonight, which is late for me to get home if I haven't made plans. Usually when I went to my dad's house, and usually when I go to my dad's house, I'm there till about 8 and then I come home. This time I was there till 9, maybe 9:15. Because I had a long talk with his sister. As you guys know, I do a lot of genealogy. That's actually the majority of my job. And sometimes when I'm bored, I will, if I can't find anything on mine, I start playing with my friends and the information I know from them and see how far I can get back without, really asking. So, I'm going to a conference in 3 weeks, so I'm trying to play with more of our materials so that I have a better idea, because eventually I want to get tested to be a professional genealogist. So that week of the conference I may or may not film. I'm not sure yet. It's 3 weeks from today is when it starts. But there's been a lot of excitement as far as genealogy in my house in the last week or so. My dad did the spit kit for Ancestry DNA for me, and his results came back. He was not thrilled at all. He came back 40% Irish. My dad just doesn't want to be Irish because he doesn't like green beer. I reminded him his birthday's next month and that maybe I will buy him a shirt with the family coat of arms on it, which just happens to have shamrocks on it, and I think is a lovely coat of arms. I got flipped the middle finger. Go figure. So that was me and Dad. I did spend a lot of time talking to my aunt, his sister, tonight, because I was hoping she had some information that me and a cousin are kind of stalled on. Turns out if she has the information, she isn't willing to share. She claimed she didn't know anything about it, and I can accept that simply because the woman we want to know information about died when my aunt was less than a year old, and her 2 sisters, the great aunt, were looking for information on. Her 2 sisters, one is my great grandmother, the other is my other great aunt. Apparently didn't talk a lot about her, so we're kind of still stuck on that, and I'll need to tell my cousin that it was a no-go. But my dad's house is very hot. Keep in mind, I like it really cold in my house. My dad doesn't have air conditioning, and so it was a rough 3 hours at my dad's. I did get something out of it, though. I had asked my dad about these pictures that I had. I have digital copies of some pictures, some scanned pictures that I got from, like, my grandfather's boyfriend, like when I first started doing genealogy. The problem is they were scanned like 10-15 years ago. The resolution is crap, so I kind of asked to borrow them, the originals, so that I could rescan them. Well, as I was going through them tonight, I came across this fabulous picture that I thought I had to show you guys. This is an amazing picture, or it was, because it's completely water damaged. It's got perhaps some mildew. It was clearly in some kind of frame because it's creased right here. I think I actually remember this picture being up in my parents' house, my grandparents. But as soon as I saw this picture, I had a complete fit at my dad, because these are my mom's parents. These are not my dad's side of the family. And my parents have been divorced 15 years. There's absolutely no reason that my grandfather had custody of this picture. So as soon as I saw it, and I recognized it immediately, I asked him why it was in there. He had no good answer. I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'm taking this picture. It's not coming back. I said, I will give you back all these other pictures because they're not mine yet, but I am keeping this one. And my dad's perfectly fine with that. He understands. I mean, there's no reason for that side of the family to have it. I mean, sure, they have pictures of my mom in there, but, you know, my mom was part of that family and she still carries our last name, so that's okay. But there's no reason for them to have pictures of my mom's parents. So that's that. The other thing that's been really big that kind of took up a lot of my time was for the release of The Cursed Child. We decided at my library, well, not my location, but my library system, that we were going to throw a Harry Potter birthday party. And from the beginning of planning, it was decided that we were going to plan for about 60, maybe 70 attendees. And I said, okay, that's fine. What's the contingency plan? What's the backup plan? And they're like, for what? I said, for when we have 200. And I got told, you're not going to get 60 people. I said, no, we're going to get 200. What's the backup plan? I was not given an answer. And so we did the program. We had 7 stations, which we called the Horcrux stations. And within the first hour, we ran out of cupcakes. We had over 150 people. So I made sure to tell everybody on Monday the 1st how many people we had, how successful of a program it was. And neener, I was right. So that left me on a high for the beginning of the week. The low was the end of the week when I was coming upstairs to get something for my mom that I had, well, actually that was the previous week because I had the boo-boos at the party. So yeah, the previous week, that Friday, I went upstairs to get something for my mom, and I tripped over the hem of my own pants, went down faster than a felled tree, road rash and bruises on my arm, cut up my hand a bit. Nothing life-threatening, nothing even worthy of remembering, except, you know, I completely face-planted in my bedroom. So, because my boo-boos were visible and I had a big old Band-Aid on my hand, every time a kid asked what happened to me, I told them I had gotten into a fight with a hippogriff and I lost. They seemed to appreciate that. So that was the last couple of weeks. That's kind of why I didn't film. That took a lot of my energy. I've also been busy working on more of Vanda's patterns. She just updated with a couple more and they're coming. Guys, I'm so excited about this. Also, yeah, found out that Funko is releasing 2 more series that I'm going to absolutely have to have. My wallet is so mad at me. I mean, seriously, my friend sent me the pictures and my wallet just went poof. Absolutely poof. So that's me. That, believe it or not, this is me not caffeinated. So I think that's it for me. That's going to be 10 minutes of me rambling. So sorry. You guys should have stopped at the glitter. I will talk to you guys next week.